To play with Dizzy and play with Jethro Tull and Willie Nelson and whoever, Alex Masi, you know, Italian metal guitar player. I love all kinds of music, and I grew up playing rock and roll, so I'm comfortable, and I grew up listening to Jethro Tull, so to play with him was a dream, and to play with Dizzy, I didn't grow up listening to jazz, but I studied jazz passionately. I listened to it all in college, and I think to listen to it and learn to apply what you hear, for me it's important. I can't just play one style of music. It's no fun. I mean, it's fun for a little bit, but if I had to play jazz all my life, if I had to play rock every day, I'd be bored. I like to mix styles. He is, well, when I first heard about Willie Nelson, I had heard of him, but I went to Miles Davis's birthday party in 1984, and Miles, all the musicians were hanging over by the bar, and people were elsewhere. The actors were over here, and musicians were here, and Miles comes over and goes, "Hey man, for phrasing, you gotta check out Willie Nelson." Like that, and everybody's like, "Willie Nelson, really? The country guy?" And they had the same manager, Mark Rothbaum, and so Miles knew about Willie and loved the way he phrases and his melodies and the way he plays guitar. So I remembered that, and then many years later, when I had the chance to jam some with Willie, I told Willie what Miles had said, and he kind of laughs, you know. And he's an amazing person. We played this one Willie song, and I played everything like boom. I did that for a long time, and I remember there was this one part of the song, and I just slid up to a G and just went bing and hit an artificial harmonic on an E flat, or I forget, a D or an E flat or something, and nobody noticed. Willie didn't notice, but there was, I know there was one bass player, because afterwards he came back, he says, "Oh my God," he goes, "Man, I listened to you all night, and that one thing you did, you slid up and you hit some kind of harmonic that doesn't exist on the bass. Just two beats out of the whole night, and I played something that was like," and the guy heard it, and to me that was successful because it made the song better. Boom, ding. But the serious musician out there was like, "Holy shit, how do you do that?" And it was only 2 beats out of 2 hours. Some people say, "Well, you're a college professor. How can you use tab?" And my reply is that tab can give information that even notation doesn't give. It gives you the fingerings, the exact fingerings, which is good. So yeah, I mean, tab is okay. I want people. Hopefully tab leads to reading notation. When people just get stuck in tab, I feel bad for them, because there's so much more that can be opened up if you read notation. So, but in the end, it's what does it sound like? It's music. I don't care about the paper. I don't care about the equipment so much, other than it helps me sound as good as I can sound, but in the end, it's how good does the music sound. For solo bass or jostle gigs with Alfonso and Jonas, almost always I use a 6-string fretless with the new LWA 1000 amp, the small Warwick amp with 2 channels and 1,000 watts. It's killer loud, I mean, and clear, and I love that amp because it's got 2 channels, and I can plug my fretted bass in or my upright bass, which I love to play, and then adjust the EQs differently. Yeah, and cabinets, I'm not too. I think I can almost make any cabinet sound good with the right head. EQ, but the new 4/8 cabinets, the Warwick lightweight cabinets, and the 112. It's amazing. That's what. Were you there last night?
No.
Oh, okay. We played. Jonas and Alfonso and I. We all played last night. Everybody threw the same small stack, and it was amazingly cool. And it's what we used on the last tour. So I used to think that small cabinets couldn't sound very good. They just didn't move enough air, but Jonas has proved me wrong.